You're watching Altcoins This Week, and here are the headlines. South Korea continues to adopt friendly tone with cryptocurrency. Venezuela using crypto as foundation for housing project. Pharmacy finds remedy for unused medicine on the blockchain, and Switzerland to use blockchain to protect its securities.
And first up, Switzerland's principal stock exchange has announced that it will use blockchain to support its new digital exchange, which is to be launched sometime next year.
The new initiative, called the SIX Digital Exchange, will conform to the same standards of oversight and regulation as the principal stock exchange.
The exchange was quick to point out that it would not be used as a platform to trade cryptos, but rather that traditional securities would be tokenized to be traded using the blockchain.
There you go. Austria has already announced plans for a blockchain-based exchange, which hopes to go live in 2020, with other countries likely to follow suit.
Moving on, Good Shepherd Pharmacy of Memphis, Tennessee has partnered with FedEx Institute of Technology to use blockchain to act as a supply chain for cancer sufferers to secure unused medication which they otherwise just could not afford.
Indeed, as a Good Shepherd CEO Phil Baker pointed out, that in Tennessee alone, over $10 million US worth of perfectly good prescription medication is flushed down the toilet each year.
Baker plans to use blockchain for the Remedy project to divert these drugs from the city's West Pipe network to cancer sufferers who are struggling to pay for costly medication.
Exactly. Baker's choice to do so could set a great example for others, as blockchain's immutability is noted to cut down on bureaucracy and delays, a crucial factor for the healthcare industry.
On a similar note, blockchain is being used to help the needy in Venezuela, with the troubled South American country announcing that it will use its state-sponsored cryptocurrency Petro to fund a national housing program.
Petro, backed by the country's oil resources, was used on previous occasions to fund state projects. The announcement that over 900,000 petros was set aside for housing represents a sharp increase from previous ventures.
The Venezuelan Minister of Habitat and Housing, Ildemaro Villarroel, was quoted by local media as promising an injection of financial resources, which this year would be protected and established with Petro.
The state-backed crypto has been controversial since its launch in February, with the U.S. forbidding its citizens to invest in its ICO, and international organizations accusing the Venezuelan state of duping investors into purchasing government debt.
And next, we have news from South Korea. It is quite noticeable that it is a country with less hostile approach to blockchain than Venezuela.
Indeed.
Just a week after announcing changes to its regulatory codes placing crypto investment on a similar footing to other securities, the peninsula has now said that the risk posed by crypto investment is insignificant.
Of course, a report published by the Bank of Korea found that $1.79 billion US of crypto is held in Korean accounts, representing around 8% of all deposits, a figure it seems to happily live with.
The report concluded that crypto holdings have a limited impact on the South Korean financial market. What is important is that the document covered the period late last year when cryptos were at the height of the bull run that saw Bitcoin change hands for up to $20,000.
It is hoped that the pacifying language being spoken in Seoul will lead to a full state regulation and a reversal of the ban on ICOs that has been in place since last year.
And let's move to all the important figures. Markets are pretty steady after a week of consolidation.
Exactly. There were no Friday shocks to send the markets into spasms this week, and the slow but steady progress of the previous week continued.
Ether opened the week at $453, but rapidly gained ground, trading at around $480 midweek, breaking through the $500 mark on Sunday for the first time since the 22nd of June.
There you go. Ripple peaked earlier, climbing to 51 cents on Tuesday from a Monday opening of 46 cents. It too saw the week out strongly, trading for just under the 50-cent mark for much of the weekend.
Bitcoin Cash gained more than $50 in value on Monday alone, from its opening $739 to $798. Tuesday saw its week high of $819, but it was volatile at times toward the weekend, swinging back to $705 on Friday before stabilizing into $780s.
It was a better week for EOS2, gaining $1 US in value in 24 hours from its opening of $8.14 US, before breaking through the $9 mark with a high of $9.39 midweek. There was steady but unremarkably a recovery in the Litecoin markets too, opening at $80.27, peaking at $89 US on Tuesday and settling in the mid-80s by the weekend.
With the regulators sending mixed messages and news breaking that Facebook had hired a blockchain engineer, it was a positive week on the markets, leaving us feeling that June's madness may finally be behind us. And that's all we have for today.
I'm Stan Przygocki.
And I'm Helen Moss.
Remember to subscribe for more.
Until next time.